And good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sports betting is coming to Lincoln's new Warhorse Casino later this week.
Now, betting is only allowed on site, and it does exclude a number of events. Channel 8's Veronica Barreto has more on the details you need to know before placing your first bet. Veronica?
Yeah, starting on Thursday, bettors will be able to place sports wagers at 10 kiosks or the sports book window at the Lincoln Casino. Experts are also urging people to know what the safest practices are to gamble. Rules over sports betting in the state weren't approved until early this year, almost 2 years after former Governor Pete Ricketts signed sports betting into law. According to state law, bettors must place wagers on site, in this case at Warhorse Casino in Lincoln. It also excludes a number of events, including in-state college home games.
There are some restrictions, so you're not going to be able to wager on the Nebraska football team, for instance, or college athletic home games. You will be able to wager on, professional sports, and you will have no shortage of options to bet on things. But there are going to be a few things that at least on the local level, you might not be able to legally wager on, at least in the initial stage of this rollout.
The BBB is also reminding people how to have fun and play responsible. It says knowing when to stop and only gambling with the money you can afford to lose is critical.
That's where people really get into a lot of trouble, right? If you don't have that designated number in mind when you go in, once alcohol is involved or once all of the variables are involved, it can be very difficult to walk away before it's too late.
Plano says you should also avoid gambling if you are emotionally distressed. He says with this new option in state gambling, people should also watch out for gambling scams. Plano says people should always do some research before a decision is made.
You're going to see a lot of unverified reports of folks who might be able to provide you with winning bets or access to sports books that will provide better rates. That is still illegal in this state.
And if you or someone you know are in a tough situation, you can get help from the National Council on Problem Gambling by calling their hotline 1-800-BETS-OFF.
Veronica, thank you very much for our top story tonight.